We shouldn't always criticize when somebody tries to do something that is outstanding and then finding loopholes and politicizing and then criticizing. It won't help us. It won't take us anywhere. Welcome to Block 929. My name is Ted. If it's your first time to visit our channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share, and also leave a comment. Today I want to talk about Malawi. You know, we as Malawians, we are supposed to be very, very proud of our country. This is because I think we are one of the luckiest people in Africa because we have a country that is very beautiful. It's got a lot of natural resources. We have a beautiful lake. We have very good soil. You know, you throw anything on the ground, on the soil in Malawi, it will grow by itself without even any fertilizer or anything like that. And another thing is we have wildlife. So we have some game reserves. You go to Liwonde, you go to Kasungu, we have got some game reserves, and we have a beautiful mountain with very, very gorgeous views. So I think I can say we have everything, and we have hardworking people. I mean, like in my business, I can actually attest to that. I have good work, a good team, very hardworking. And so many people cannot believe, you know, to see that we have this kind of guys that can work very hard. They set their own goals. Sometimes they even offer to come over the weekend on a Sunday to work. They come sometimes 6 o'clock in the morning just to finish their task. And many people don't experience this, but I know if you give the people the right environment, the right treatment, Malawians are very hardworking people. I think what we need in our country is to start thinking outside the box. We need to get out of thinking, you know, in the old ways, or how to do things in the old-fashioned way. We need to start thinking now, thinking big. When I say thinking big, is that our dreams should be even much, much bigger, you know. Like, for instance, myself in my business, I've got very big dreams. I would like to have my company being one of the biggest manufacturing companies in Malawi. We want to manufacture electric cars, we will manufacture a lot of machines, and I think we're going to distribute all over Africa. I'm going to open businesses in different types of countries in Africa, South Africa, Gambia, Kenya. I'll have some branches there, and I know it's possible and it can be done. We as Malawians, we need to actually set our goals very high, set our standards very high. Having a beautiful country, we can actually have plans and say, okay, for instance, we have this lakeshore which has been untapped. This is where we should also start thinking and say, okay, what can we, how can we develop the lakeshore, and what kind of a theme can we have for the lakeshore? Like for me, I always dream and say, if I was having an opportunity to lead Malawi, to be the president of Malawi, what I would do is I would make the lecture to have certain themes. And one of the themes is going to be the sports capital of Malawi. So Salima, or whatever place it is going to be at the lake, is going to be the sports capital of Malawi. For instance, this kudos to our minister, Musungama, for championing a great infrastructure that's going to come. I think he's also raising the bar high so that the other ministries, they have to now say, okay, if a minister of youth can do that, what about us? What are we going to do? Like the Ministry of Tourism, they have to come with infrastructure that is going to also turn our heads. We need the Minister of Health. We need good hospitals. So yeah, He has championed and set the bar high. I know a lot of people have said so many things, but I think it's a good thing. I mean, it's better than us saying, okay, we're going to spend so much money to build pit latrines. But now they are doing things that they're giving us infrastructure that is very ambitious. But going back to like Salima or the Lakeshore should be the sports capital of Malawi. So this thing that is being built here for the sports complex that are going to build, even the Bingu Stadium should have been planted there at the Lakeshore. So say, for example, if we build this kind of infrastructures, it's going to attract a lot, more especially in terms of tourism. So the Ministry of Sports can actually link with the Ministry of Tourism, have a sit down and have a plan and say, how can we combine these two ministries and develop the Lakeshore and make it the sports capital of Malawi. So it will mean that whenever there is Olympic Games, when we have tournaments, sports tournaments, we can have a few stadiums there. All of that is going to be happening there. So it means our visitors, when they come, after watching the sports, they can now go and enjoy in the lake and enjoy themselves. And it will also encourage sports tourism, where we will find people who organize functions. They will organize like competitions where, you know, they will come here, maybe bikers from overseas, different countries. They will say they will come and do a tournament in Malawi, where they will start at this big swimming pool that we're talking about, start with a swimming competition, come on the other side, get on mountain bikes, go across to the lake, jump into the lake, get on a kayak, and doing all those kind of fun sports, which can always be like annual sports, and bringing in tourism in Malawi. We will find out that many young people will start focusing going to the lake. Even as Malawians, we will always look forward for the weekend. Let's go to the lake and have fun. And the lake itself being a place full of fun activities, you know. And then also the good thing is that our lakes are close to our reserves. You know, like if you come from Mangochi, it's easy to go to Kasungu National Park. This is going to boost our economy. We should stop thinking of saying when we want to bring in infrastructure for development in Malawi, it should always come from where we come from. Say, for example, if I'm a minister from Lilongwe, we have to develop from Lilongwe. We should start thinking and say, okay, let's look at Malawi itself and say, okay, Lilongwe is going to be the capital city. It's going to be our commercial city. So all the commercial activities, industries, and everything should be done in Lilongwe. And also maybe Blantyre should be also focusing those kind of activities. But places like the lake, it's solely for tourism. And tourism can be combined with sports. We see a lot of people coming to Cape Town for different types of activities. They come for jazz festivals. They come for so many sports marathons. They come there because they're following those areas because of this good scenery and the lake and the tourism that it brings together. So this is what we should start thinking, you know, planning by saying, okay, now the North, what can we do with the North? The North is untapped. It's a place where, you know, it's still raw. We haven't actually messed up the place. It's still in its infancy. We can start thinking and say, okay, we do some kind of developments there, like where holiday destinations where people, when they retire, overseas people, they retire, they can buy land there, they can settle there. And even us and Malawians will know that, okay, if you're retiring, we can go to the north and develop these areas and have a place to live in. We develop at the airport there at the north. So each area in Malawi, we can think of what kind of theme that area is going to have. Because we have seen ourselves, if you go to South Africa, areas like Hermanas and Naisna, they are holiday destinations. They were actually designed for holidays. And even people who, when they go through holiday times, many rich people in South Africa, they've got apartments and homes there in towns like Hermanas, Naisna, George, where they go during the holidays. With Christmas time, it's full of people with vehicles, towing boats, jet skis, and all those kind of things. So this is what we should start doing in our country. We are actually messing up an opportunity that we have because we're not thinking outside the box. We should stop politics. We should stop thinking everything that we think is going to be politics. Myself, when somebody asks me, Ted, where are you from? I tell them I'm from Malawi. They say, no, I'm talking from, where's your home village? I say, my home village is Malawi. why should somebody want to know exactly which home village I come from? You don't see that in other countries. When you go, people just know that they are South Africans, they're Zimbabweans, and people. Here we are so very passionate about knowing where a person originally comes from. And this is what encourages nepotism, tribalism, and all those kind of things. I am a Malawian, and I want to feel proud when I want to invite my fellow, Black Americans, Afro-British, Afro-Caribbeans. When I want to invite them to come to Malawi, I want to feel proud to take them to Mzuzu, take them to Salima, take them to Mulanje, take them to Mangochi, and I know that when I take them to those places, they will have fun and they will enjoy the scenery. I shouldn't be thinking of, okay, let me just take them to my home place because that's the only place that's developed. I don't have a home place. My home place is Malawi. So each Malawian should have a home place, Malawi as a home place. Don't have, say, okay, I'm from north, I'm south, or central, whatever. That is what is pulling us behind. We should be one people, one nation, and with one goal, and aspiring to build this country and develop it. Because this country has got a lot of potentials. We should start thinking outside the box. It's okay to build flyovers. We can't keep on building roundabouts forever. It's okay to build skyscrapers. It's okay. So it's okay to have an ambition of pumping water from the lake to come to Lilongwe, Blantyre, wherever it is. It's okay to be ambitious. So yeah, don't always criticize. We shouldn't always criticize when somebody tries to do something that is outstanding and then finding loopholes and politicizing and criticizing. It won't help us. It won't take us anywhere. All right, so I just wanted to share this. I have a lot of people that follows my channel, and what I can say is I encourage you to come to Malawi and visit Malawi and see what opportunities are there. Investors you're welcome to come and invest in our country. We need the development, and also we Malawians, we should embrace when investors come to in our country. Make sure that we treat them well and give them the opportunities so that we can have the ability to create jobs. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment.